Stop! Hold on! This isn't a Let's Play, you fool! It is a continuation, but not in the form of Let's Playing. Just start the thing up and I'll explain in a second. So everyone's got Pokemon now. We gotta catch 'em all. Well, Reimu, you're still quite the interesting character, to say the least. But what can you do, I guess? So to say. But, anyway, you thought it was over. On the contrary, we're still not quite done yet, believe it or not. Technically, with main game, we are done. There's like nothing else for us. There's nothing for us left in main game. The most you would need is some formations and some items and whatever to get your top tier weapons. But this game has its entire story of its own and post game. A new threat, one that doesn't seem to be taking itself lightly and doesn't look like it's really screwing around, is going about trying to manhandle all of the opposing yokai and humans even. So, yeah, it's not even just yokai. All the humans and everybody. This sensation, this aura, if you will, it seems to be directly affecting everybody. And that's not even counting, Bio, or Bio. I'll call it Bio because it sounds neater, I guess. But yeah, even freaking Bio was defeated so easily. What is this being? What is it exactly? Well, Reimu and the gang, well, Reimu and Lithos, are going to go and find out. So, you start off post-game here with just Reimu and Lithos. Lithos is interesting, to say the least. She's still weak to fire, and she's also still weak to stabbing as well. And she equips herself with her own certain weapon here as well. With this interesting sword here. She'd probably do better with the Kusanagi. Yeah, she would. Yeah, she would. She's a medium class, so she can equip all the medium weapons and such. But Lithos, her skills are interesting, to say the least. She relies heavily on actually, like, trying to bring in all the heavy-hitting attacks. But a lot of her attacks are basically status elements, pretty much. A lot of interesting weapons here. But yes, as you can see, Lithos is pretty much, what is it? My brain's going blank here. She's basically like an all-around certain, user, magic person, whatever. This being, this person here. She can do quite a bit for herself. Let's say that. A lot of magic attacks can be put up to her. A lot of physical attacks can be put up to her. She has Divine Barrier. She has some bombs, last words, and all sorts of things. So she's quite an all-around character for what she is. And yeah, Reimu and Lithos teaming together pretty obediently, I might add, to go and solve this new incident with this new threat that just popped up out of nowhere. But it's, as they said, it's very dangerous for them to go on their own, so they need some help. And the only way to do that is to go out and find them. Yomu, Aya, Nidori, Moku, Cirno, and Yukuri? No. We'll do that another time. Okay, yeah, to try and explain this little post-game thing, I know I said I didn't want to do post-game because this post-game thing, this takes a lot of time and effort and grinding and item getting and oh my gosh, there's so much going on. But with the convincing of a friend of mine, you can probably thank him later. I'll probably mention this thing during the stream one day, but with the convincing of a friend of mine, I'm looking at you. You know I am. But yeah, because of him, I decided, you know what, I do want to do post-game, since in this one, I actually did get quite a few items. A lot of equipment, a lot of, like, good, certain items, and yeah, all sorts of things to really add up. So with that said, I don't necessarily want to, like, record any of this, because a lot of this is pretty nutty. But this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to link my Twitter into this, and my Twitch TV channel. You can follow me there. My Twitch and Twitter should say, hey, I'm streaming, you should see me, and I'm going to stream the entire process of post-game. I might bring a couple of friends with me to help me out with this, because this is a long-ass post-game, and getting around and actually doing something with this is nuts. More nuts than last boss and such. Their attacks, it's more nuts than that, okay? It's more nuts than that. Because some of the bosses that we're going to be fighting, holy sheesh, it is not going to be nice. Let's leave it at that. So, with that said, I'm going to link my Twitter and my Twitch, and you can follow me on Twitch and on Twitter to say that I'll be streaming around these times. I don't know, I can't say for certain that I'll stream at So Common, because there's certain conditions around this place that I have to meet to actually be able to stream and such. But when I do, you should be able to get a notification from Twitter and our Twitch and our email or whatever saying I'm streaming and I'm doing this. I'll save all the past broadcastings, all of the broadcastings that were done on Twitch, and if I feel generous enough, I'll actually, like, upload them onto YouTube as well. So, I'm gonna make sure that nobody is actually left out of this. For YouTube, I'm just mainly gonna be uploading the boss fights at this point. But, yeah, I'm gonna be doing post-game just a little bit differently. As far as the Let's Play goes, we're done. There's no more of this Let's Play thing. But the game continues onward. A new threat, new allies, new powers, new abilities, new everything. And all sorts of things. So, with that said, though, yeah, Twitch and Twitter, y'all can follow that. Y'all can follow the Twitch channel to see when I'm streaming this GoS post-game. And, yeah, hopefully I will see everybody there. And anybody that actually would want to watch this. But just don't expect too much of this, of you going on YouTube. The most I would show off is, like, the cutscene to the fight, and, like, the fight itself. That's all we really uploaded to YouTube. But if you want to watch it all, you want to see what all goes on, what all the monsters we run into, all that good stuff, we gotta watch on Twitter and watch on Twitch, because that's where it's gonna be happening. So, I'm sorry to anybody that might have been looking forward to this, to see, like, this whole new thing happening, but this is probably the only way I'm gonna get around this, because, again, post-game can get so freaking nuts and crazy that I'm probably gonna need some support from people if I'm gonna be able to do this. Oh, joy, this is gonna be fun. But I'll explain everything and anything that goes on next time, if you actually join me for the next stream. But, yeah, I guess while I'm still here, I can give a quick final thoughts about the Let's Play of the main game so far. The main game was pretty fun, though, I gotta say. I didn't think I was gonna be Let's Playing an RPG, but since I did, and when I did it, I'm glad it was Genius of Sapphiros, because this was a pretty fun RPG. It's not my favorite, since it's all, like, a fan game, and I can't necessarily, like, you know, consider it a thing, but, like, just for a game itself, an RPG game for that matter, it's really well done, and the battle system's interesting, and all the good stuff. I would go on with more, but I think I posted all this in the last video's information tab, so, bleh, what can you do? But with that said, I hope to see everybody on Twitch, and hope everybody will be able to join me when I stream. When and if I stream. So, with that said, this is Kibatu. And until we do more post-game, not in YouTube land, goodbye to you. Hope everyone enjoyed the main game, and I will see you all on Twitch for post-game. Laters!